Hello, everyone. So, I meant to start a little bit earlier today, but I've been very congested today, as you may be able to hear. And I wanted to be able to eat something before I started to maybe clear out my sinuses. So I made some very spicy food. And I'm talking like beyond white people spicy. And, oh, it's kind of kicking my butt. I'm still a little bit congested. I'm going to try not to sniffle into the microphone. Just then, I literally muted my microphone, or tried to mute my microphone, and it just didn't happen. Okay, so we're going to be continuing Knights of the Nine. We'll probably finish it today. Let's go ahead and fade us in. We are on Wisdom of the Ages. I need to go to Fort Bulwark and locate the shield of the Crusader inside. Now, as I was sitting here eating my turbo spicy ramen, I kind of cackled to myself. Fort Bulwark is where the shield is. You know, where your shield serves as a bulwark against the enemy. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I may have to end up taking some kind of medicine for my nose. But yeah, we're going to go on our quest. We've got our armor looking pretty good. This fellow's got the right idea. Or sorry, lady? Fellow? Ma'am? Sir? No idea. I'm also expecting a package here this evening, and I'm hoping to be able to run out and get it and not interrupt the stream too much. So we will see on that. I have some Dungeons and Dragons stuff coming in today. I also have... I ordered kind of the core book for a game called Cairn. C-A-I-R-N, Cairn. That seems to be one of the more like well-liked old school revival RPGs. Probably the next one I buy will be Shadow Dark, because I'm very interested in that one. Interested in the presentation. For one, the book looks gorgeous. Like, even if I never played that, it would look amazing in my room. But here's Fort Bulwark. The Shadow Dark, the whole premise of characters not having dark vision and characters needing to actually use torches and the like to see, I really dig that. Alright, I think we can probably just find the entrance here. But yeah, Cairn and Shadow Dark are the... What do you want?
Well, look who we've got here.
I've talked about wanting to do a build of this where... Oh, come on. Where I play a wizard that punches things. This is very unfortunate. Oh, come on.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Alright, you come here. I think you're the one that's messing with my fatigue. I'm gonna fall! I need to heal. Howdy to you as well. They're hecking me up. Seriously, the like 0 frame healing is, I'm over it. I have to do this. And he just gets to decide, nope, I have a full health bar now. Come here, you whore. Stop draining my fatigue. Dummies. Anyway. Yeah, I'm excited to get my first kind of OSR RPG this week on top of the D&D stuff I ordered, and pretty soon I'll have a little bit more cash flowing to be able to buy some. I was actually looking for the real Baron Zaya. Oh boy, Men of Culture. So, a torn sack of grain containing a single head of garlic. Oh yeah, that ramen helped with my congestion. I'm starting to be able to breathe. This is so good. There's gonna be nothing up here for me. What am I doing? Okay. It's funny that I'm doing Knights of the Nine, which gives you weapons and armors of the Crusader, and I'm out here just punching things. Like, that's the decision I made. I found Fort Bulwark. I need to get inside and find the shield. Yep, I need to get inside. Somebody just heard me clamoring around in here. It's gonna be another conjurer. Hello? Who's there? Come here. Here, kitty. Didn't go very well for you. Okay. What?
I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
What triggered that? There's no tripwire or anything.
What's that?
Come here. Come back here. Oh my gosh. I thought I was dead. Got an empty treasure chest and an iron dagger. See, they did the thing you can't even do, just busted through the treasure chests. They probably only found trash loot like I do. Okay. I think we might be in a tough spot here. I think we... Wait, there we go. Come down here. Face me. Come on. Oh. It's one of them baddies. Where'd you... There you go. She had a staff. Ah, yes. Crumpled piece of paper. Wow, an apprentice Olympic, and can sell that to some wizard. Need a fire resist potion just to punch her. Okay, I think there's nothing there. We can sell those fire salts. Okay, so this is dead ends. Yeah, okay, so I was right. I need to go back through where the... There it is. I need to go back through the traps. Now, did a wizard conjure that? No, I think that flame atronak was just there. Somebody else is just here. Oh, the audio's freaking out. Quick save before we die. Is that a little clan fear? Hey, buddy. You're the one breaking my audio here. You hear him? Alright, let's roll. Okay. Let me just... Alright, I was gonna say, let me fall over really quick. See, these just seem like they would be skill books. Got some armor we can sell. Novice Alembic and Calcinator. Conjurer's note. Acolytes, the shield is here. We know this, and yet we have not found it. The fort has been cleansed, and yet it still eludes us. No doubt it was hidden from eyes such as ours, hidden in the intent with the intent to keep it from those who would learn its secrets. The gate to the lower levels no longer halts our progress. Make note of the candle. See, I'm trying to do this voice, and it's just my literacy rate going down. Make note of the candles along the walls if you would pass through. Oh, it's this one. Ugh. The fort must be held at all costs if we are to succeed. Let none enter. Leave no foe standing. Okay. There, no. Having one of those. Having one of my senior moments, I guess. Huh. I remember Knights of the Nine having some real baby's first puzzle kind of stuff, but can't go that way. We're back where my audio is freaking out. I don't know if you can hear that. That is terrible. Okay. We're missing something here. Just moving around too much and not paying attention is what we're missing. Okay, now we go back to the audio mistakes room. You know, it's a shame there's no achievements for this quest. Because with most people being of the opinion that the quest isn't great. Okay, yeah, alright. Make note of the candles on the floor, is what the note said, right? So how do we get across here? Well, there's a candle there. There's a candle there. There's a candle there. And there's a candle there. My hubris. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. There's one candle, two candles. So it's one. And then two. And, well, three. And then one. Yeah. Okay. No, the puzzle that hexed me up on this quest, the one I'm going to be looking up the solution so I don't have to bash my head against it, is the one with the items in the chests. You have to match up. Man, don't give up, skeleton. One day, you'll be free from this place.
Help me!
Hello.
Thank you for rescuing me. I've lost track of how long they've held me here.
Who are you?
I am Sir Thedret. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusader, and was ambushed by these cowards. They've held me here since.
Since what?
I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield, and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here, and only let me out to torture me. They got nothing from me.
Can you help me?
I can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest. Once I have my strength, I will certainly join your cause. You'll have to go on alone. But the knowledge I've gained may be of use to you.
How's this guy know that, I mean, other than the fact that I just rolled up wearing the armor, how's this guy know I'm to be trusted?
Before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to keep the shield hidden and safe. The phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. I'm not sure how, but I just know it's a clue for making it safely through these ruins. You're the only one I've told. I hope it helps you.
All right. You know, one of the things about this quest line that is eminently silly is that the Crusader's armor is not required for the final fight. At least in like base Oblivion, it's not required for the fight. All right. So you go on this whole holy quest, punching Daedra and Conjurers. Just to not have to use any of the items to finish the quest. Where are you going? Every scamp punched. Punch every scamp. I was gonna say, I wonder if that actually levels my hand-to-hand, because I could just farm it. I'm gonna fall over. Oh.
That the best you can do?
I just love falling over. Just the idea that I'm just wailing on these wizards and then I fall over. He's like, is that the best you can do? Like, oh. I don't have the skeleton key and I almost just spammed auto attempt. I'm not doing this. Okay, no. I'll do it, but... So what I was misunderstanding about the lockpicking minigame was you're not trying to like hit the spacebar and set the tumbler the moment it hits the top. So like, hang on. You're not trying to time it. You're looking for it to move like it did just then. Ah, that one was tough. Okay. One of the most annoying things about the lockpicking minigame in Oblivion is, or in the original version, is when you are doing it with mouse control and it just freaks out. It cannot handle that the mouse is plugged in. It's really funny. See, I tried to mute my microphone again and not cough into it. Jeez. Like, pressing that button is really unreliable. Okay. The prisoner remains uncooperative. There is little doubt... See, I'm not even doing a voice. I gotta do a voice. This is a conjurer, right? What would a conjurer sound like? The prisoner remains uncooperative. There is little doubt that he was on his own, and none will come to his aid. It has been made clear to him that unless he reveals what he knows, he shall pay most dearly. And yet he still holds out. We give it one more week. If he does not help us reach the shield, he is to be disposed of, preferably in a manner most painful. You die. Come here. Ah! You're zero frame healing. Come here. I'm gonna walk out of this dungeon with so many mage's robes. No, we can't read that. That's heresy. We have to pray. Hold on. I just got the burning status effect from standing under this brazier. Incredible. Alright, who's ready? Who needs they butt punched? Wait. That's where I was before? Conjurers just sound like fast-talking snake oil salesmen. Maybe. I don't remember this room. Big old crunchy sounds. Okay, I should be safe. Aha! I am the master of trap avoiding. Alright, so when I was joking about baby's first puzzle...
Arms to arms!
Come back here. I'm gonna fall over.
Do your worst.
Stop healing. Oh my goodness. Maybe we'll get a level out of this dungeon. I'm gonna show up back at town like, hey, who wants to buy all this alchemy stuff? Been fighting wizards? No. Alright. Oh, what was that? Is that a restoration spell? Okay, am I I could swear I picked up a book. Ah, that's it. Restore speed tone. Alright, alright, alright. Now this is the baby's first... This is a baby's first puzzle. Wasn't there a note in here about this? Did I pick up a note? No. Okay. So, I mean, I know the solution to this puzzle. But it's like, okay, alright, these conjurers, they're wizards, right? You know, maybe they were expelled from the university. Maybe they went to the university and then chose, you know, a path of crime and darkness. They're stumped by this puzzle. And the puzzle solution is to make all of the statues face each other. Or face this centerpiece, I believe. Like, they all need to look at the symbol. I think I have to move... this one more time as well. Right. Alright, is somebody not actually... There we go. See? Wow, what a hard puzzle. not even thinking about this from a puzzle design standpoint. You walk into this room. There's 4 statues. There's switches at the statues. They're all facing, goofy directions. There's a thing in the middle of the floor. Just think about this from a aesthetics standpoint. Does it not make sense for all the statues to face each other or face the central point? Stupid wizards. These stupid wizards heal on demand and fall over. What is that? It's making a sound like it's on fire. Incredible. Incredible. This is the room. Alright, I made fun of the wizards, but this room kills me. Okay. To the UESP. Okay, I found some sort of puzzle or trap deep inside Fort Bulwark. I'll need to figure out what it means in order to acquire the Shield of the Crusader. Okay. About this. Sorry, I put my hand in the wrong spot on the keyboard. So 4 should be this one is skull. This is one of those times where it shows kind of how annoying this system is now, of having to press another key to open up. Where is it? It's a gem, it's a gem, it's a gem, it's a gem. It's Rodgar's gem. Goblet. It's the second chest. Over here. That apparently was not correct. That... Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. I just realized the image is flipped. The image is from this way. I've been putting everything in the wrong place. Okay, so Goblet goes over here. Goblet. Sword goes over here. Okay, it's considered. Stone goes over here. Got this man's stone. Is it like his kidney stone? Book goes over here. Helm goes here. Gem goes over here. Hammer goes over here. The skull goes here. Right? Hate that puzzle. Alright, anything? There it is. Alright, what do we got? Oh, look at all this hand-placed gold. And the shield I'll never use. I've completed Sir Henrik's quest by recovering the shield of the Crusader. Should continue to search for the relics that the other ghost knights were questing for. Alright, alright, alright. The next thing we need to get is in Leowin, I believe. Hang on a second. No quest marker. There it is. Okay. I see now. I must have walked past the exit door. Like under there it is. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. And then we're back out here. Where the audio messes up. Oh, nope. Nope, not that way. It's this way. Alright. So Ralvis has told me where to find the Mace of Zenithar. In order to receive the mace, I must travel to the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn. And the undercroft of the chapel, I must kneel at the shrine there. According to Sir Ralvis, I will be tested, and my faith will be my guide. How far are we from... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I want to get my hand-to-hand up to 50. In case there's any ghosts in that undercroft, I can punch them. Good old Tormund Ghost Puncher. I have to hope we come across some Crabe. What? Do you just fall over? No. I guess I've never outright run out of stamina on my other character. Also, active effects, active effects. My fatigue is damaged. Alright, let's get up here to town. I haven't seen any creatures to punch. It's really upsetting. Oh, look at this. This is really pretty. Alright, we're not far. Aha, troll. Come hither and let me punch. We got level 50 in punching, and we got a level up. It's a good day to be Punch Man. We're not quite one Punch Man. We're definitely still multiple Punch Man, but that's okay. Is there just a deer standing in the road? Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Come here. Just want to talk. Okay. I don't remember the trick to this quest. To me, this is one of the more memorable parts of it, though. At least, it's memorable in that I do remember it, even if I don't remember the solution.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. I like Leowyn. I like that each city tends to have its own aesthetic. And they all have strong aesthetics.
It's you. I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
That would be me.
Such humility. I admire you. I am Caradus O'Holan. I originally came to this chapel in search of the Mace of Zenithar. I tried, but I could not pass the test. My faith was weak. Or perhaps Zenithar decided that it was not I who should carry the mace. He has found a use for me, however. The priests have asked me to stay to protect the chapel. After what happened in Anvil, afraid.
Tell me about your views on Zenithar. Like, what a way to word this.
Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth.
Certainly a way of looking at it. What about you? What's your story?
I grew up in Cheydinhall. My father was a cobbler. My mother was an acolyte of Zenithar. She was self-taught, not part of the chapel proper. They were both killed in an accident when I was young. I became a ward of the crown and was drafted into the Imperial Army. After serving 2 tours patrolling Stros Makai, I left the service for a life devoted to Zenithar, inspired by my parents.
What does it mean to be a self-taught acolyte?
Legends say that when Perennial Whitesnake was slain by the aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
Interesting.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you, sir. Thank you. Let me just take a quick little thank you. Now, I have to wonder. Okay, no, it doesn't. I was going to say, does it undo that? Are there any ghosts that need punching down here? Wait a minute. I thought it was supposed to... We have it. Oh my gosh. That's... When I got that level up earlier, I didn't actually look at it on the screen. I need to go punch something. I have to go get my hand-to-hand to 50. I have to get my hand-to-hand to 50 so every ghost can be punched. I'm just really looking forward to fist fighting Umaril because he's such a pushover. I bet on my level 27 character, I bet I could fist fight Jigalag. Alright, we need to find something to punch. A mud crab. Mud crab would be good. It's gonna be the one time I can't find them. When I actually need one. I got so excited I wasn't paying attention. Come here, crab. Thick calluses cover your knuckles and joints from long hours of punching and kicking. At long last, you are a journeyman in hand-to-hand combat. Your power attacks now have a slight chance to disarm your opponents, and your fists can now hit creatures immune to physical attacks. Let's go. Ghost punching. I ought to... Probably the next... Instead of doing the Punch Wizard playthrough I was talking about, the next time I play this, whenever it is I play it next, I should just basically play a D&D monk. Just gonna run no weapons, no armors, punch everything. Everything punched. Need to pour myself some more tea. So I never noticed this. The stained glass is actually, like when you're in the chapel and you look at this, it says Talos, but it's backwards on the outside. And instead of just being the same texture, but on the outside of the building.
Hello.
Somebody actually put some thought into that. Alright, come on, Ghost. Let's go! Stop draining my fatigue! No. No. Every ghost punched. Be really funny if I could disarm a ghost by punching it. Whoever did the environmental architecture of this game did a fantastic job. Yep. It's just funny how that works, that a handcrafted world can be really good, Bethesda. Alright. Let us pray. I've knelt before the shrine of Saint Kaladas in Leowin, and found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I can see the mace of Zenithar off in the distance. There's a glowing walkway leading towards it. The boots of Kinnereth are vibrating softly, and they seem to have some connection to the mystical... yeah, that's what the solution is. It's the fact that... Where are my pants? It's the fact that those who have questioned for this before didn't have the boots. The boots with the vibrator. I've recovered the Mace of the Crusader. I've completed Sir Ralphus's quest by recovering the Mace of the Crusader. Should return to the Priory and find out if there's any news of the remaining 2 relics. Alright. To the Priory. The Priori.
I'm on your side. Let's get this over with.
Take that! Oh, you'll never take me down. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
This is the part where I fall down and take a nap.
That's the best you can do?
Whole church ganged up on him. After recovering the Mace of the Crusader, I found the minions of Umaril attacking the Chapel of Zenithar. They were all defeated, and Leowin's chapel escaped desecration.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived. In no small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will, and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar has held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge you my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Umaril.
Alright, let's go. Come on. I accept.
I can only hope to match your bravery and valor. I am honored to serve by your side. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment. I shall return shortly.
Alright. Oh, the bodies just disappeared on me. Okay, then. You are over encumbered. Alright, how over encumbered? Oh, only a little. I'll come pick that up some other time. Okay. Sell a bunch of stuff. Level up. And Priory.
What is it?
What is it? Alright.
The dividing line between a live hero and a dead one is a sharp sword. Get the best you can afford from Tunzias. Because you don't want to be on the dead guy side of the line, do you? Have a look around.
Alright.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Isn't there a sword of the Crusader?
You've made a good bit of gold. You've made a good bit of gold. That seems a fair price. That's a good deal. You got a great deal there. A fine transaction. You drive a hard boat. You've made a good bit of gold.
Here, take this pewter fork. Alright.
Thank you. Come again.
Huh. What?
Not
Thank
smart
you.
to carry around broken equipment. You too.
So what, are the remaining two artifacts of the Crusader the pants and the sword? The sword and the pantaloons? I think there's a general store where I can sell some of these robes and stuff I picked up. Whoops. So one of the kind of outcomes that's happening right now because of this remaster is a lot of people who, for whatever reason, never played Oblivion. They're coming in here and they're playing this game and they are being kind of faced with the reality that Skyrim was a downgrade.
You got a great deal there. You drive a hard bargain.
Here, take this Daedra heart.
That seems a fair price. A good price for a good... That seems a fair price. That's a fair deal.
So you gotta consider that a lot of people who played Skyrim, or maybe they've played ESO and Skyrim,
Excellent bargain.
whatever, they might have heard fans of the series say, no, you don't understand, the series keeps getting downgraded. And now they're playing these games for the first time, and oh,
You drive a
wait,
hard
those
bargain.
people were right.
That's a fair deal.
I don't need an intelligence
You've made a
potion.
good bit of gold.
Don't really need a sorcery potion, come to think of it. It'd be really... Can I poison my gauntlets?
That's a good deal.
Hey, I'm over encumbered and don't have enough magicka. I don't know if you know that.
Farewell.
Game is losing its mind right now. But I saw a clip where a guy was talking about how the magic system is one of the biggest places where you can see the constant downgrading from Morrowind to Oblivion to Skyrim, and just from even from this game to Skyrim, how it went from all of these different spells and the schools of magic having more depth to them, and you can create spells and all this, and then suddenly it's, oh, you got lightning magic, and you got fire magic, and you got cold magic, and you can heal yourself, yay. And the guy was saying, by the time we get to Elder Scrolls 6, hey, you're the guy.
Okay, you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick. I think he's dead.
Sir Roderick, who we have not met. I swear, the first time I ever played Knights of the Nine, I met Lethon and Sir Roderick. But anyway, so the guy was saying that in Elder Scrolls 6, it's just going to be wizards can just cast Fireball and that's it. Alright, Sir Roderick, who is that?
A holy knight, like you, questing for the relics at the Prophet's call. I was his squire. I believed he was chosen by the gods to reclaim the relics.
Was he, though? What happened?
At first, things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpaw Cave, and there he fell.
What was he looking for?
He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpaw Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Beric's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric.
Sir Beric! So you know where the relics are?
Yes, my lord, and I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves, the holy relic, they're yours.
Alright, now we got some pants. So what happened to the sword?
The wraith. It used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck.
Take it easy, you're safe now.
I'm sorry. I remember Sir Roderick saying something about the sword before we went to Underpaw. It may be important. He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember. I hope it may help you.
You did well.
Thank you, Sir Knight. I would ask a boon if I could, although I know I do not deserve it. Would you make me a Knight of the Nine? I want to dedicate myself to ridding the world of evil. I owe it to Sir Roderick.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean,
why
thank
not?
you, Sir Knight. I will not fail you. Give me a moment to arm myself, and I will accompany you to Underpaw Cave to destroy the foul wraith.
Righteous.
Let's hear it.
Anyone looking for... I find myself here, at your disposal. I want to make up for the mistakes I've made and devote myself fully to the faith. If it pleases you, I would join your order and serve the Nine at your side. What say you?
Yeah, as long as you actually do what you're supposed to do.
Thank you. It means a great deal to me. Excuse me while I gather the equipment I need.
Well met, Sir Knight.
Who are you? Oh, yeah.
We meet again. I am here to join your order, having received a divine vision from Kinnereth herself. I have been shown that to protect all Kinnereth's creations, I must take up your cause and be willing to lay down my life for you. So here I am. I have no doubt that our good works will be talked of in the eras to come.
I accept. Welcome to the Order.
Thank you. I shall serve the Order to the best of my ability. I must change into something that suits a knight. Please excuse me.
Alright. Everybody's here, and they're going to get their clothes on. I like how he's, like, sleeping in some of his armor. Oh, yeah, speaking of armor. Pants. Alright, let's get our level up. Alright, which one increases your maximum fatigue? That's what we need to do. And then endurance, right? Yeah. Another interesting thing about... Look at y'all. Y'all look great.
Yes, Commander?
Hail, Commander.
Yes, Commander?
Yes, Commander? Do you think they come down here and they're like, yeah, we're knights, and then they like peek in the Undercroft and there's just a bunch of ghosts standing around? Alright, which one?
Greetings, Sir Knight.
Oh, he doesn't.
Walk with the
They don't
knight,
have,
Sir Knight.
like, really any dialogue about me
I'm at your
completing their
service,
quests.
You've passed Zenithar's challenge and redeemed Sir Ralvis. Oh, congratulations. Sir Junkin will be pleased to hear this.
Alright. Tell me about Sir Beric.
It seems that he fell further into evil than even I had feared. I have no doubt that it all began on the day that he left the Order with the sword and greaves. Sir Caius tried to stop him. They fought, and Sir Beric slew Sir Caius with the holy sword on the priory steps. That was the end of the old order. Many of Sir Beric's friends left with him. I tried to hold the rest together, but it was no use. If you destroy the wraith that Sir Beric has become, you will be doing him a service. You must free him from the evil that has ensnared him. Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Alright, let's go punch a wraith to death and take its sword. Yeah, see, the rate that I'm getting through Knights of the Nine, this is what kind of ruins me on kind of my perception of how long the DLCs take. Because this is so short. I'm thinking Shivering Isles is probably going to end up taking me... There we go. Shivering Isles is going to end up taking me easily 2 streams. Like 2 long streams. But that's kind of why I wanted to do Knights of the Nine on this separate character. Kind of get through it. And I went back over the side quests, and I think I'll do some of the Daedric quests on my other character, and kind of like just have it be Shivering Isles main quest and some Daedric quests. Shivering Isles, if you do all the armor, weapons, etc., is likely 16 to 18 hours. Yeah. I think I'm mostly just going to focus on experiencing the Shivering Isles. Like the actual... Come here. Focus on actually experiencing the area, the location, and then just doing the quest. I'm not watching my stamina because I'm so not used to managing it.
You're pathetic.
It's not gonna stop being funny to me. Where'd your axe go? There it is. It's a little camp here outside a cave. Alright. Let's hoover up their gear. Just... I'll tell you what's kind of crazy. The how long to beat for the main quest of this game says it's like 13 hours. And, okay, I can imagine if you just, from the, like, you hit start on the game, like, you hit new game, and you get through the sewers, immediately go to Wayne and Priory, and you only do what the game tells you to do. Yeah. Oh, I need to send you a link to an absolutely insane Reddit post. My friend Daniel sent it to me and Sam and said basically like this is a he gave us a trigger warning, and I said that it gave me psychological damage. It's basically, the long story short is like this guy's friend played Oblivion and he beat the main quest in like 10 hours at level 3 and said he just didn't understand what the hype is about the game. And the guy was like, is it possible to play this game wrong? Yes. Now, the original game, double yes. I've arrived at Underpaw Cave, the location of Lord Vlindrel's grave. Sir Roderick died somewhere inside, battling the foul wraith that now wields the sword of the Crusader. Is this wolf friendly? Fine, okay. I hope this teleports our buddy to us. It did not. That's fine. Oh, see, like, look how unique this is compared to other... Like, they took the cave tile set, like the pieces, because, you know, the way they do it is it's in, like, pieces, and then they fit them together. They took the pieces, and they just dusted it with a little bit of mise-en-scène, and made it feel completely new. And see, like, look at this. Just look at this. It's so simple, yet it works. There's a skeleton up there that I just cannot deal with. And I love the concept of this buried keep. And it's similar to how in Skyrim there is that one keep that's essentially like underwater in a cave. It's like, oh, that's so cool. And then it means nothing. Come here, Skellington. Do-do-do-do. Where? Hey, now. In the back. We're gonna fall down. Why is the skeleton so aggressive? Holy cow. Jeez. I think maybe I'm just not used to melee combat. Oh, it's a ghost. Come here, ghost. Catch these hands. Oh my gosh, go up the stairs. Just back him up against the ropes and start wailing on him. I honestly, like you mentioning the armor and weapons, I honestly forgot that was a thing as far as the, like, getting the molds or whatever it is. How rude. Oh, he got back up. He tricked me. Give me just a second. Don't I have a, yeah. Oh, you jerk. Our ancient mortal enemy. Look at that. Think I fall victim to that? Ha! Ha! Wait, now this is how we came in. I don't think I went this way. No, I did. Okay, maybe I do need to drop down that hole. Let's do that. Let's go down that hole. Worst thing that could happen is we have to punch some dudes. Punch some skeletons. Who started this campfire? At least I can just make it up in my head that the skeletons are in here lighting the candles and torches. Ghost. Oh wow, this zombie's got hands. Could you imagine you're like you are watching Mike Tyson and he's just wailing on some guy and he just knocks the dude out cold and then he immediately just lays down. Alright. Alright. I think we're getting closer. Skeleton archers. Do 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 do. Fall down. He's shooting the arrows at me backwards. Horrible game. 2 out of 10. Would not play. Okay, I'm back out here. There's a way forward over there. Okay. Let's go back from the beginning. Okay. Let's go this way. No. I got chills and they're multiplying. I know my intelligence. Soon me no talk like literate. Okay. This is a cluster right here. Stack up. Straight up knocked me into third person. It's time to start throwing hands. Oh my gosh. Freaking Dark Souls. Getting stun locked while I'm on the ground. The hand-to-hand fighting has so much weight behind it. See, it really... I don't know if it's mostly because of the animation and the sound, but it really feels like something in this version of the game. Whereas when you look at footage of the original hand-to-hand fighting in Oblivion, it just feels very... Well, it's just also the fact that it has an actual, like, combo look to it. Instead of it just being, like, jab, 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 over and over. But yeah, I think the sound really helps it to have a lot more weight to it. Who? Come here. And see that kind of, like, haymaker? I keep running myself out of fatigue. So help me. I don't think we could complete this dungeon. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, the mace does turn undead. Let's go. See, also, look at that mace. The fact that it's not just a red shimmer on it to indicate that it's enchanted. The fact that it actually has some flame on... Oh. Oh. Also, look at this. Look at this. That's frankly ridiculous. Also, they said they changed how blocking works, and I swear I have not used a shield. So... Another thing the Skyrim Zoomers are talking about that they really like is that you can cast magic while holding your weapon. Like this. Although it's just funny that they say that, because a lot of people really liked when Skyrim came out. They liked that the cat, really? They liked the open hand magic, which, I mean, Bethesda got that from BioShock. Whoops. Oh my gosh. There we go. I don't okay. How much fatigue do I actually have? 170, right? But, like, is this a result of the curse? Oh my gosh, look at all of this. Look at all of this. This is ridiculous. Do I have a... Guess I don't. I'm playing super handicapped right now. We can do this, though. Look at this. It's really messing me up because, like, what's happening is, like, I'm swinging and my fatigue goes down for like 2 or 3 seconds after I swing. Yeah, now we're up here. Okay, now I'm just actually confused. Both of the routes I've taken have just looped. So they were pointless. Well, we can't say I didn't explore this dungeon. Okay, so... it's this way. I don't want to waste my mace on this. Whoops. Oh my gosh! That should have killed me, TBH. I'm tired of fighting skeletons, man. These skeletons are gonna follow me through this door and make this much worse. Oh my gosh. Oh. There he is, Sir Roderick. Straight up in a full... ooh, Claymore. Full set of Dwarven. Man, good for you, bro. Alright. Time to wraith this. Forget the ads, focus the wraith. I'm sorry, but this... oh my gosh, I'm gonna get killed. The freaking wraith I kill effortlessly. I've recovered the sword of the Crusader, but it has been desecrated by the foul wraith that wielded it. I should take it to the Chapel of Arkay in Shadenhall to reconsecrate it to its purpose. Yeah, I need to pray. You know, if I couldn't just blatantly see how square this room is. They could have put a little bit of effort in it not being so square. Alright, this has to lead to something, right? Like, there's got to be a chest or something over here. Why? Why would there be? Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay. Okay. Alright. I don't think there's any more enemies for us to really deal with, but... Oh my gosh. I'm not too fond of how this claymore looks. The kind of... It looks too... flea market fantasy sword coded. Like, that is a sword 100% made in, like, Indonesia, being sold by some dude with a rat tail at the flea market. And he's acting like it's the greatest thing ever. He'll say, like, oh, bro, this would be so good for, like, self-defense, dude. Like, bro. And then you, like, alright, well, how much is it? He's like, oh, it's $30. Wow, $30. What a steal. Alright. Oh. It's nighttime. No. What will we ever do? Where's the blacksmith? Here? There they are. Okay. Oh my gosh. I miscounted. Blacksmith. Repair my gear. Accept gift of everything I have.
The March Rider sells and armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Maul swords, yeah.
You've made a good bit of
100%.
gold, an excellent bargain. That's more than I'd usually pay. That's a good deal.
That's a good deal. I have to fund my impending repair costs.
I appreciate it. For the right price, I can make anything good as new. Good day.
And then I'm gonna need to have somebody recharge my mace. And while I'm sure somebody here at like the Mages Guild or something could do it, I don't want to go in the Mages Guild just to find out that none of them offer that service. When I know I could just go to the city and I know exactly who I can pay for the service. Look at that. You know, the player character having new animations that are different really makes them stick out compared to all of these. No! I'm gonna own that one. That was me. That's what I get for spamming the attack button. No, that lady died. Ugh, come on. Umaril's Aurorans have been destroyed. Shadenhall Chapel is safe for now. I can reconstruct the sword of... I can now reconcentrate. Man, I'm on it tonight. Just really doing it. These are chapel workers. Yes, but I also need to... Yes, thank you. Thank the gods. I need to go sell this maul sword really quick while I'm thinking about it. My UE5 run past all these Gamebryo boys. Hello! I like the color scheme of Shadenhall. The kind of pale tone next to this very defined purple. Very pretty.
Go ahead. What can I interest you in? Come back and see. I'm pretty handy. What needs to be fixed? Be seeing you.
Thank you. Alright, now to the Imperial City, where I'll get my mace recharged. Even though we are 100% gonna punch now. Since my blunt is low. Also, the sword does fire damage. It looks okay. It looks okay. How's it look? It looks fine. Okay, the store might be open. I feel like I move so slow compared to my other character. Like, when I go back to her after this playthrough of this, I'm gonna be zipping. Oh. Ma'am. Ma'am.
What?
What?
Always keep your magical equipment charged. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm gonna beat Knights of the Nine, like level 10. Alright. To the Priory. What you gonna say?
Lord Crusader, the prophet is here. He's just arrived. He seemed to know you were coming, told me to wait for you, and here you are. Come. He is preaching to the assembled knights in the chapel. You should speak to him at once.
But what if I need to take a nap really quick? Is that okay? I have to go take a nap really quick before we listen to Wes Johnson preach unto us the word. As he preaches unto midnight. I want to increase my fatigue. And I guess I should be putting points into agility for fatigue regeneration. I'll at least get it to 50. Alright, time to go hear him talk about the 8 and the 1, and how the 8 became 9.
you have stepped from the humble shadows of obscurity and into legend. No feat you have accomplished in your life compares to what you have become. You are an embodiment of Perennial Whitesnake, the bane of Umarul the Unfeathered. The time has come for you to fulfill your destiny. Umaril lies hid in the ancient fane of Garlus Malatar. You must go there and destroy him.
Am I ready then?
No. Should you face Umaril, you would suffer the same fate as Perennial. The times change, and even the shape of the divine itself must change with it. Where once there were 8, now one more stands with them, and they have become 9.
I don't know much about the gods, but is a really funny thing to say as a holy crusader. You mean Talos?
Aye, with the apotheosis of Tiber Septim, the face of the divine was transformed. Talos ascended, and the 8 became 9. So, although you wear the armor of the gods, it is incomplete. A relic of the old ways and the old gods.
So how do I destroy Umaril then?
As a proven guardian of this realm, and a warrior the likes of which have not been seen in millennia, Talos grants you his sacred blessing with the ancient gifts of the 8 and the new gift of the 1. You are ready to face Umaril.
What does the blessing do?
It will allow you to follow Umaril into the spirit realm upon his death. It will allow you to destroy him, body and soul, utterly and for all time. You must first kill his living body. While beyond the power of most mortals, this is only the lesser of your 2 tasks. His daedric nature allows his spirit to escape into oblivion after death. Oh, this is what Perennial learned upon defeating Umaril the first time. But you can do what Perennial could not. The blessings of Talos will allow you to follow Umaril's spirit when it leaves his body. This you must do, and you must not fail. You will not, because the 9 fight with you.
Alright. I'm ready.
Your knights will assemble at Garlus Malatar and await you there. Gather all those who you deem worthy. Not all who enter those halls shall return. Those who fall in service of the 9 will live on forever in the halls of their fathers. I wish you well on your quest, Crusader. We are depending on you.
Alright.
Commander.
Got them all running out. Alright, everybody, on your marks. So, 2 things. I need to get some, like, restore fatigue potions, because that's going to be a problem. I need to get some restore fatigue potions, and I need to use the restroom. So, I will... I'm gonna go check the alchemy shops for restore fatigue potions. And I will be right back. Alright. We have to... Oh, hang on. Okay. See you later, Agent Dale Cooper. We have to find some Restore Fatigue potions. Where is that one? Store. Is it on this side? Wait. I think it's on the... Whoops. It's on this other one. The Gilded Carafe. I will now stand outside your establishment for many hours. Like a psychopath. All right. I've made a tactical error. I did it again. I'm not paying attention. Like ever. Just gonna make my soldiers wait outside that ruin for an entire 24-hour period.
Who would say no to you?
Just open my YouTube app. It's immediately on YouTube Shorts. It's immediately full volume. Okay.
I have
Thank you. Bartering.
potions and everything you need to make your own.
Oh,
What
yeah.
will it be?
Here's a bunch of stuff.
That's a good deal. A fine transaction. You've made a good bit of...
Nope, not the nerd route. Oh, wait, not that. What am I doing? Pay attention. Okay. Potions. Potion of Respite. Yes. Give me all your healing potions, too, while we're here.
Fine bargain for you.
Fortify Fatigue? Yeah. Yeah, do that.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, I think we should be good.
Farewell.
Isn't that place down near Anvil? Yes. You know, horses can't yell. That's why it's called horse whispering. Thank you, I'll be here all week. Okay. To battle. To war. Lady, you rode up to me talking about can I help you. Look at this run. Look how bad this looks. Oh my goodness. Ugh. The implication that Perennial Whitesnake wasn't able to fully defeat Umaril because Talos wasn't a god yet. Really, hold on. So this guy wasn't able to defeat an elf king because Talos specifically was not a god yet. And the Thalmor of the Aldmeri Dominion seek to reject Talos worship and outlaw Talos worship. Makes you wonder if perhaps maybe Elder Scrolls 6 could have something to do with, you know, Talos and overcoming the Aldmeri Dominion. Or it has nothing to do with it. Okay. Hello, soldiers. I shall give you a rousing speech. Right here. Let's go.
What is it, Lord Crusader? Good day.
Oh no, yeah, will y'all just follow me? Are y'all coming? I could do this on my own. I just, just don't know why y'all all showed up. What am I missing?
Greetings, Sir Knight. Take care.
How may I... Leowin has been attacked by Umarul's... Now that he has attacked Leowin, the Priory has been restored to its form.
Yep.
It is an honor to...
Yep, alright, well I guess I'm just gonna go in here. These guys don't know that Nirn is not theirs to invade. Ooh. Let's go. Come on. Come up here. Face me. Did y'all get him? Good. Let's just steal all their stuff. This is the proper way to face the elves.
This is for Anvil.
Back to Oblivion.
Show me what you
Oh, look how they all... No, face me!
This ends here.
Come here. Get him! Alright, did we lose anybody? Buddy check. Everybody buddy check. Where's your battle buddy?
Talos and the Nine.
Let's keep moving.
Let me go on point. I've got the most sword swingy. Yeah, the magic effect on the weapons is great. Like, this looks really good.
I wonder if Umaril will dare face us.
Stack up, boys. Let's go.
Knights of the Nine, follow me. Okay, take your sword. Stand our ground, mercy, for us. Come out and fight, coward! Remember the Nine!
We've lost people.
Knights of the Nine!
Knights of the Nine! Okay, so we have to... What do we gotta do here?
could protect you from the Crusaders. Why won't you die? Why won't you die?
More like, why won't they stop infinitely spawning? What am I missing here? All right. Man, I've done it. Men? I will press forward. Oh, jeez. Boy's attacking before I'm even in the room. You ready to go? All right. All right. All right, I said I was going to do it, right? Let's go. Okay, Umaril got hands. I'm not having a good time with this. Okay, fist fighting him's not the answer. Fist fighting him is not the answer. Not even a little bit. Our blade is higher, right? Let's do this. Unfair. Unfair. Did I get a fortify health? Man, he is hitting me so much harder than I can hit him. Okay, a lot better this time. Ooh, need that. Okay, what did it say? I must cast the Blessing of Talos, okay. What if I don't have enough magicka to cast it? Alright, now this part, super cool. Just fighting each other in the skies. I didn't even realize I got him. What? It just really freaked out. Umaril is utterly destroyed. I have completed my holy quest.
Arise, stand and face the light. Breathe again, and receive your reward. You have completed your divine task. You have restored the Order. You have defeated the enemy of the Nine. The Order shall serve as the sword and the shield of the Nine in the dark times to come. We owe you a debt of thanks. You have succeeded where we could not. You and your knights have held true to your purpose. At long last, our purgatory is at an end. We go to the glory of the Nine to serve in their host in the life beyond this one. You may call upon our spirits when you need us. Simply pray at our tombs, and each of us will grant you a blessing from the Nine. May your sword serve the Nine all the days of your life, Crusader. Farewell.
And you? Just you, not you? Oh, Sir Barrick.
My soul from the evil that had ensnared me. For that, I am forever in your debt. The old bitterness that seemed so important to me in life. What is that now? How to weigh that against my very soul? The Knights of the Nine stand together once again. I would not have thought it possible. We owe you a great debt. The evil took hold of me the day that I slew Sir Caius on the Priory steps. I baited him, knowing his temper. And then I killed him when he drew against me. I killed him in cold blood, with the holy sword itself. I could have disarmed him, or wounded him. But a cold pride had taken hold of me, and so I slew him, went to war, and never returned. The evil grew upon me until I became cruel, a tyrannical ruler, a terror upon the land. In death, evil held me even tighter than in life. Thanks to you, that is all behind me. Sir Caius and I will go to Aetherius side by side, as of old. The gods are truly merciful. I took the sword down with me into evil. You have redeemed us both. The gods smile on such deeds, noble knight. Go with virtue.
All right. Wait. No, it's right here. Yeah. Just doing that to level them. Because this is one of the things that I like about this. Look at that. Look at that right there. One of the things I like about this DLC is the fact that this armor will... So I just realized this is at, like, we can see this outside. This is what I was noting in the last stream. Anyway. So I like that you can place the relics and pick them up again in order to get them to be leveled to you, like where you're at currently. I like that. I like the aesthetics. I like the general premise of this DLC.
Lord Crusader, how can this be? You're alive. It's a miracle. I heard voices in the Undercroft, and I came to investigate. You vanished, Garlus Malandar. After the battle, we searched further into the ruin and found you next to Umarul's corpse. You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead. I saw it with my own eyes. You did not draw breath. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret. We feared what would happen if our enemies thought you were dead.
Even death cannot stop the Crusader.
I can see that. You'll have to excuse me. I need a moment to collect my thoughts. We found Umarul's body next to yours, but it seemed that you had met the same fate as Perennial Whitesnake. We didn't know. Tell me, Umarul, what happened? Did you succeed in pursuing him into the spirit realm as the prophet said?
I have severed his very soul.
Then he is destroyed. We've won, and you're alive. I have to tell the others.
But again, I like the aesthetics. I like the general premise and kind of setting of this DLC. But I feel like it's very basic. Very simple, straightforward. And those aren't necessarily bad things when it is, you know, an add-on that you get as part of owning the complete version of the game, right? But back in the day, I don't know, back in the day when this came out, I probably would have thought this was really cool and I would have thought it was worth the money I spent on it. But if this was the quality of a DLC I received now, I wouldn't feel that way.
Today we have witnessed undeniable proof of the strength and the might of the gods we serve. Slain in battle with the dread Umarul, by the grace and mercy of the Nine, the Crusader lives again. How can this be, you ask? What of our foe? What has become of Umarul the Unfettered? Umarul has been slain by the Crusader. His very spirit cast into the void and destroyed for all eternity. He will never rise again. Let us give thanks to the Nine. By their power, the Crusader has rid the world of Umarul forever. Hail the Lord Crusader! Hail the
Oh my gosh, that was great. How they just flew up onto their horses. Okay. Let's get a good little view of the Priory here. But yeah, my overall thoughts are, I like the Holy Crusader idea. I like the idea of re-establishing this, you know, order of knights, and, you know, there's also the aspect of you are succeeding where these other knights failed, and that theme of failure and redemption is really nice, I think, in this short little story. But again, there's not a whole lot of depth to any of it, and I guess that's kind of okay. It's a neat little DLC, and I think, you know, when you compare this to Shivering Isles, you can see that at least within the context of this game, like looking at it by its own merits, Bethesda did do better with their next DLC. And comparing this to the Mehrunes Razor one, Mehrunes Razor was a huge dungeon that was overloaded with enemies, in my opinion, but like this felt more structured, of a fairly decent idea for a quest that maybe it could have used a little bit more time, a bit more development, a bit more depth to it. But I remember back in the day when I played this for the first time, I really liked the Knights of the Nine. I liked the whole idea of it. It's pretty cool, and in the scope of the Elder Scrolls games that I've played, this is a pretty unique experience as far as a quest line goes. There's unfortunately not really any other kind of knightly kind of questing, holy type stuff to do. You know, like Morrowind, of course, does have some like cult of the is it Cult of the Emperor? Whatever. There's some stuff that you can do as essentially a cleric in that game, but there's not really a lot of room to do this kind of quest in Skyrim, let's say. It's like going back to my first stream of Knights of the Nine, that would have to be something you completely find on your own, like find within yourself. But anyway, yeah, that's Knights of the Nine. Not a horrible DLC, but you know, it's fine. It's completely serviceable. Neat idea, neat quest kind of structure, and great aesthetics. Very good, strong aesthetics. Love the armor. Not a big fan of the shield, but love the armor. And I love restoring this knightly order to the Imperial Province. And it would be interesting to, you know, maybe one day learn a little bit more about what the Knights of the Nine are up to after they've been restored in this game. But anyway, that was kind of my goal for today's stream, was to complete Knights of the Nine. And when I come back, probably tomorrow, as long as I'm not sick or anything, because I've been kind of under the weather the past couple days, my next planned thing to do with Oblivion Remaster is to go ahead and play the Shivering Isles. So that'll probably take a couple of days to get through, unless we really just no-life it during the first stream. But I just want to say thank you for watching, thank you for listening, especially listening to me kind of ramble on about this incoherently. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you on the next one.